Welcome to the Verified Unknown. Here, curiosity is our compass, and every question is an invitation to explore. We don't give you the answers, we give you the evidence, and let you decide for yourself. Today we are diving into a question that blurs the line between sci-fi nightmare and terrifying reality. Is Soylent Green real? For those who don't know, Soylent Green is the infamous food wafer from the 1973 sci-fi classic. In the film, it's advertised as a high-protein solution for an overpopulated, starving world made from plankton. But the chilling climax reveals the horrifying truth. Soylent Green is made out of people. It's the ultimate dystopian conspiracy. A society so broken, it consumes itself to survive. But what if the line between that fiction and our reality is thinner than we think? What if the core concept, human remains entering the food supply, has already happened? Today, we're not talking about a corporate-wide conspiracy. We're looking at 10 documented real-world cases where human remains were found in commercially sold food. These are not hoaxes. They are substantiated incidents of horrific accident and criminal neglect. Let's count them down. Number 10. The Nigerian human meat arrests. While often sensationalized, there have been verified police arrests in Nigeria related to this very concept. In one 2020 case, 3 men were arrested after a human head and meat, suspected to be human flesh, were found in their possession, allegedly for sale. This points to a terrifying black market that mirrors the Soylent Green premise. Number 9. The school lunch vertebra. In 2012, a middle school student in California found a fragment of a human vertebra in her chicken entree. A USDA investigation confirmed the bone was human and traced it back to a meat processing plant, likely from an employee's amputated body part. This case is chilling because it affected a school cafeteria. Number 8. The McDonald's tooth. In 2013, a customer in Osaka, Japan, bit into a McDonald's hamburger and found a human tooth. McDonald's Japan issued a public apology and launched an investigation. While the exact origin was never conclusively proven to the public, the presence of the foreign object was confirmed by the company. Number 7. The Pringles fingertip. In 2021, a man in Germany found a human fingertip complete with a nail in a can of Pringles. The manufacturer, Kellogg's, confirmed the incident was the result of an industrial accident at a subcontractor's facility, where a worker had injured their hand on a processing machine. A product recall was issued. Number 6. The Tim Hortons finger. Also in 2021, a customer in Ontario, Canada, bit into a Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich and discovered the tip of a human finger. A government investigation confirmed an employee had accidentally severed their fingertip with a meat slicer that same day. The restaurant chain was fined for failing to ensure the food was not contaminated. We're just halfway through our list, and the evidence is piling up. If you're finding this deep dive into the verified unknown compelling, do us a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. It helps us continue to bring you the evidence, and it lets the algorithm know that curiosity is alive and well. Now, back to the list. Number 5. The pickled finger. In 2011, a family in Utah found a severed human finger inside a jar of Vlasic pickles. An official investigation traced the finger back to a manufacturing plant where a worker had lost it in an industrial accident months earlier. The finger had been through the pickling process, packaged, and shipped. Number 4. The frozen thumb. In 2018, a customer in Germany opened a frozen beef goulash meal from the supermarket chain Lidl and found a human thumb. The contamination was officially traced back to a meat supplier in Hungary, where a severe industrial accident was believed to be the cause. Number 3. The spinach bone, one of the most disturbing cases. In 2007, a consumer found a 1.5-inch human bone in their frozen spinach. The FDA investigated and traced it back to a production facility where a janitor had died after falling into a giant industrial blender. The bone fragment was confirmed to be from the deceased. Number 2. The frozen dinner bone fragment. In a separate 2007 incident, a woman in Texas found a 2-inch human bone, identified as a piece of vertebra, in a frozen Marie Callender's dinner. The supplier, ConAgra Foods, confirmed the contamination and issued a recall, attributing it to a failure in their screening process. And number 1. The sausage contamination. In a gruesome 1995 case in Finland, a factory worker at a slaughterhouse was accidentally ground into a batch of sausage meat along with animal carcasses. The incident was confirmed by police and resulted in a massive product recall, directly mirroring the industrial process feared in Soylent Green. So, let's return to our original question. Is Soylent Green real? Is there a global corporation deliberately processing human beings into colorful wafers as a sanctioned policy? The evidence says no. But is the core horror of Soylent Green, the accidental, negligent, or criminal introduction of human remains into the industrialized food chain, a documented reality? The 10 factual cases we just presented are the evidence. They prove that through tragic accident and systemic failure, it has happened. The film Soylent Green was a warning about a top-down conspiracy. The reality appears to be a series of bottom-up, horrific failures that achieve the same terrifying result. The evidence is on the table. Now, we want to hear from you. This is where the investigation continues. Sound off in the comments below. What do you think? Do these documented incidents reveal a vulnerable and disturbing flaw in our food production systems? Or are they simply the tragic but isolated cost of feeding billions? Let us know your verdict. Thank you for watching The Verified Unknown. Remember to stay curious, and we'll see you on the next exploration.